Hello everyone, Cheek here with another Transformers review, and today I'll be reviewing the Age of the Primes Air Raid. And he is the second one in the set for Superion. I think he's really cool, at least in his robot mode. Definitely his strongest mode in my opinion, but we'll take a closer look shortly. Here he is, Air Raid. If I thought that Slingshot was simple, Air Raid is even simpler. Much simpler. He does come with two parts of him off, the vertical tail fins, which you can leave off if you like in robot mode, but you can just rotate him around. You don't have to take him off to transform, so he's not a parts former exactly, but you can be if you want him to be. He does come with a couple of guns. They're both, instead of double barreled, they're just single barreled guns in black plastic. He is pretty much very similar to Slingshot, just a little more simplified, at least in the way he, like I said, the way he transforms and all that. I will say one thing that he does have going for him over Slingshot, in my personal opinion, is the head sculpt. It looks absolutely amazing in my opinion. I don't know if it's as accurate to the cartoon as Slingshots, but man, I just love the way that looks. The light blue for the eyes, the gray for the face, the silver for the head, and then I like the shape of the crest on the side. It just looks so cool. Yeah, and then he has a bright red Autobot emblem on his chest, and he does have pretty much the look of this is to make it look similar to the combiner ports that flip out, because the cartoon models were modeled to look kind of like the toys to an extent. And of course he pretty much just has a bunch of airplane parts on his back, but even with that kibble, he still looks very clean from the front, which is mighty appreciative on my part. He feels fairly stiff and sturdy. He has a decent amount of pins holding him together, which is also very nice, like for the elbows, shoulders, and wrists. Although his hands do flip in, they do not rotate. And then articulation. The head is on a ball joint. You can look up and down. Has a little wibbly wobbly. It can do a full 360. Arms go out that far. Can do pretty much a full 360. Bicep rotation. About a little over 9 degree bent at the elbow. Like I said, nothing at the wrist, but you can flip it in if you wanted to ever so slightly. Waist rotation. Legs go forward that far. Back about that far. Thigh rotation. You can pretty much do the full splits. Just about 9 degree bent at the knee. And then, of course, ankle tiltage, which is also pinned in, which is really nice. Transformation is very simple. Just flip in the hands. They peg right in there. Rotate the head around. Pull this. Come on. Pull. There we are. Untab and pull down. Tabs into place. And then the legs just tab together. Then open up. Pull up, tabs in. Come on, didn't quite tab in just right. There we are. And then, yeah, it looks like. Come on, there we are. Okay, there we are, clipped in, and then just collapse the legs together, the feet tab right in, and there we are. And then flip down, rotate around, and there we have him, Air Raid in his jet mode. And it's a nice little jet mode. From the top, I'd say he looks the best from the top, and from the front, kind of like this. From the side, however, the front, I mean, I guess he doesn't look too bad from the front either, but from the side, he looks pretty rough. Back, not too bad. Back's okay. but just the side, it's like, just looks almost like turkey legs, like bird legs are just retracted up, where instead of a clean jet, it looks like it should at least stop here and not go any further down. And that also has a little bit of issues with the nose dropping down like that. There is no landing gear that comes down, unfortunately, and that does, and the nose cone does that, but I do believe that is for combined mode. But yeah, he like I said, he is simple, very simple in comparison to Slingshot. His guns do go in right there. Age of the Prime's Air Raid is really cool, even if he is pretty much the shell of an airplane sitting on top of a folded up robot. And I think he's a nice addition to the set for Superion. And that's about it for this review. And if you like this review and you'd like to see more, please click that like and subscribe button to see more. And until next time, have a good one, everyone.